السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستهدي ونتوب إليه ونعوذ به من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا وبعد. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we praise him, we seek his blessings upon his prophets Muhammad bin Abdullah and his household and companions. We greet all the Muslims in the world for welcoming the month of Ramadan, the month that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has described as one of the best months, that the Quran was revealed in it, and there are a lot of blessings in this month of Ramadan. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us the blessings in the month of Ramadan. I will enjoy you to fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as I do for myself, because all the purpose of ibadah is to have taqwa Allah, the piety of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in the verse that talks about the month of Ramadan, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. O you who believe, fasting has been ordained on you as it has been ordained on those who were before you, for you to increase in the piety of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And when we see all the actions or deeds or act of ibadah, all of them were related to taqwa Allah. And the scholars say the meaning of taqwa Allah is fi'l al-ma'murat wa tark al-manhiyat. That is, doing what Allah has ordained you to do and to refrain from all what Allah has prohibited. So taqwa Allah is very inclusive. It includes many things in our life, not just only to pray 5 times, not only to fast, not only not only to pay the zakat, but it's all about everything that we need in this life in 3 ways. First, your relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala should be increased in terms of the piety, in terms of obedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Also, a relationship between you and mankind also should be very good. That is part of taqwa Allah, that is to be kind to people, to be generous in the month of Ramadan. That is why in the month of Ramadan, the Prophet ﷺ and the Sahaba, they increase in kindness, generosity in the month of Ramadan. Also, the relationship between you and your God, the relationship between you and yourself as well, that is to take care of your body, not to take something haram, to practice how to refrain from eating bad things. That is one of the reasons why we have to fast in the month of Ramadan. Meaning that the month of Ramadan is a month that we need to train ourselves in all these 3 areas I've mentioned. That is, to make sure that you repair any damage between you and your Lord, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, by increasing in the deeds of ibadah. That is why we have many multiples of prayer, taraweeh, tahajjud, and so on and so forth, recitation of the Quran. All these things have to be maximized during the month of Ramadan. Also, to be kind to people, to think about other people who haven't fed themselves, who haven't got what to eat in a day. So to be kind to them, to extend the charity to them so that you can get reward. Since you have the feeling of being starving or hungry in the month of Ramadan, you will know how it is for other people. So it's one of the training that we have in the month of Ramadan. Also, you increase in the spirituality, so you come closer to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by praying in the month, in the night, tahajjud and taraweeh, also to recite the Quran as much as you can. All these things are the purpose, the maqasid, the objective of the month of Ramadan. So whoever fast in the month of Ramadan and finish the month of Ramadan without having all these 3 things achieved in the month of Ramadan, he need to look at himself, whether he has achieved the purpose of the month of Ramadan. And Allah says, لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ, for you, that is the purpose of fasting in the month of Ramadan, for you to increase in the piety of Allah. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us strength, to give us time, to give us wisdom to increase in the piety of Allah, to maximize the opportunity in this month of Ramadan. أقول قولي هذا أستغفر الله لي ولكم ولجميع المسلمين إنه هو الغفور الرحيم والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.